one and all. Again, thank you for watching the videos yesterday. I've had quite a few videos, quite a few viewings even of the video. I appreciate and feedback from the guys who have watched it, my friends, my family, is that I did ramble a bit, so I do apologise. As I say, over time, this is just going to get better and better. Fingers crossed, hopefully. Today is going to be hopefully a rather short video, less rambling certainly. I apologise for the slightly hairy Wookiee look this morning. I'm on my way to train legs shortly. I've woken up with man flu, which is a real thing, by the way. If you're female watching this, I can put the link up and show you that men do suffer worse, but that's by the by. We'll part that, we'll leave that. But today I wanted to talk about something which is very important to me, which is mindset. As I alluded to yesterday, I'm a massive believer, huge believer in fact, that all of this nonsense, as I said yesterday, 70% kitchen, 30% diet, it's rubbish. It's rubbish in my opinion. It's all up here. It's all mental. If you haven't got the right mental attitude and the right mindset even for it, being able to apply that to your life, whether that be work, whether that be gym, whether that be relationships, whatever it may be, you won't succeed. You won't get what to be where you want to be. Some of you guys might recognise and hear some things that I say now, which are things that I listen to on a daily basis. I've got a playlist that I listen to daily of guys such as Eric Thomas, Les Brown, several other motivational speakers, preachers, and it gets my mind ready for the day. I listen to it at least 2 or 3 times a day. When I'm having a shower in the morning, when I'm driving, when I'm doing the school run, after I drop Jamie and Alfie off, after I drop Lynn off at work. Generally will listen to it when I'm training. It just helps to keep my mind positive. It helps to keep me right in the head, and it helps me to keep moving forward in my endeavours, and it helps me keep doing what I'm doing, and keeps that positivity. Positivity breeds positivity. You know, if you have a negative mindset, if you think bad about things, you will attract bad things. If you think positive, you will attract positive. It's quite simple as that, okay? So, right, the thing is, when people start to get successful, okay, and I've experienced this sadly with a few people, a few of my peers, when people get successful, and I'm not saying I am successful, I'm saying that I have a degree of success about me at the minute, my business is growing, okay? People will start to, and I don't like the word hate, it's wrong, people will start to dislike you because they see in you something that they wish they had, okay? And this goes across the board. This goes for clients, this goes for fellow peers of mine, this goes for PTs, this goes in any walk of life, work, relationship, whatever. When you get successful in whatever your endeavours may be, as I say, work, etc., people will start to dislike you, people will start to have pops at you, people will turn their back on you because they see failings in themselves. Just because they see failings in themselves and they turn to you and they take it out on you, does it make you a bad person? Does it help? No, it doesn't. All it does is indicate and show to you and show to the world and show to themselves their own insecurities, who they are, and the truth behind them as a character. You keep doing what you're doing. You keep moving forward. You keep that positive. You keep going forward. Ignore everyone else. Don't be malicious. Don't ignore the loved ones. Don't be the ones that are there to support you. But your so-called friends that when you get into a relationship that drop you, or vice versa, if you have a friend who gets into a relationship that suddenly throws you by the wayside, they were never your friends. You know, you were just a means to an end to them. That was all, okay? Big favourite quote of mine that I use, and again, something that I live by and something that is a bit of a motto for me, especially after everything that I've been through in my life. And as we get through the vlogs and things like that, and I start to talk about mindsets and things and a bit more, because as I say, mental is such a big part. Oh, mentality, sorry, not mental, because it makes me sound like I'm a bit crazy. Mentality, because I've been through quite a lot in my life, and I will touch on that. I won't go too much into detail unless I'm asked to. But with regards to the word pain, okay, pain, right, ow, it hurts, okay, but pain is temporary. Pain is very, very temporary. And again, you may have heard this quote before, and I don't ever profess to plagiarise people's work. This is just something that I live by, something that I repeat, something that I keep in my head, and hopefully something that I can install in you guys and you use yourself. Mindset, okay? Pain is temporary. It may last for a minute, it may last for a day, it may last for an hour, it may last for a week, it may last for a year, but it will subside, it will disappear, it will go away. Okay, I felt pain for the vast majority of my life due to a very toxic childhood, subsequent fallout as an adult. Okay, but I am now in a happy place, and when that pain subsides, if you have the right mindset, you will bring something good into your life. You know, you will replace that pain with happiness. And that's what I did. I'm not professing to be this lifestyle guru. I'm not teaching you anything that you don't know. This is very matter of fact that pain does go away. It might take a while, but you will be okay. If you split up with someone and something bad happens in your life, unless you have something coronary wrong with you or whatever it may be, you will be okay. You will go to sleep at night. You will wake up in the morning. You will be okay. You might feel crap for a few days, a few weeks, a few months. You might be heartbroken. You might be okay. But you will be okay. The loss of something, the loss of someone, let's relate it back to what we do and who I am, personal trainer. A guy last night, James, first training session with me, put him through legs. I'm notorious for training legs. Love training legs. Love training people to do legs. You know, I said to him, next 2 days, you're not going to walk. You're going to be walking like Bambi, if walking at all. But that pain will subside, and you will notice a difference. So long as you stick with the plan, you trust the process, that pain will subside, and you will replace what you have with something good, something great. Your legs will grow, you'll have shape, and etc. You know, it's the same thing. It's the same analogy that pain is temporary. However long it lasts is a variable that differs person to person, situation to situation. But it will subside. It will get better. Always does, always has, always will do. All the way through time, and it will continue until the end of time. It will get better. It will subside. Okay? What determines what follows pain is your character. Okay? Character defines who you are. My character defines who I am. Your character defines who you are. If you want something, whatever that may be, whether that be, I just pick it up because it's close to iPhone 6. If you want a business, if you want a relationship, if you want kids, if you want wealth, if you want happiness, what defines that and what makes that possible is your character. If your character isn't right, isn't true, and isn't solely focused on that thing, you will not get what you desire. Okay, so when pain subsides, so long as you sort your character out, you will get to where you want to be. You will get the things that you want. Okay, right. And this is again more so with the training side of things, but again applicable to real life situations. Everyone goes through a transformation in life. We start off as a baby, we grow, we become teenagers, etc., etc., etc. But every transformation gets worse before it gets better. Prime example, and I love him to bits, my 15-year-old son Jamie. He's my best friend. There's only 16 years between us. I was the original teenage dad before it became cool. Okay, I was 15 when he was conceived, 16 when he gave birth, right? He is slowly transforming into a beautiful, wonderful, amazing young man. But he's 15 years old, okay? And he has his moments. He's moody, he's grumpy. And it's an example that I'm just using for you, that every transformation gets worse before it gets better. And if we put it into training context, guys that I train, sorry, excuse me, I just had breakfast, so sorry for repeating on me, a little bit rude. Okay, every transformation will get worse before it gets better. Okay, you look at it, let's put it into training situation, a training scenario even. You're bulking. You want to put weight on, you want to put muscle on. To do that, you need to eat more food and more calories than you expend, than you expel. Energy in versus energy out. Simple mathematical equation. To a degree, there are variables and things that we will talk about, as I say, this educational channel, that affect that and are slightly different. But general as a rule of thumb is energy in versus energy out will define whether you grow, whether you lose weight. Okay, so if you're looking to grow and you're naturally very lean, and you suddenly start piling the food in, you start to grow, you are naturally going to gather a percentile of body fat which you didn't have before. And for people such as myself, and when I first started doing this, to go from having a six-pack all year round, which I did have, to suddenly not having a six-pack is a complete and utter mindfuck. It really is. But when I then cut and I get back down and I look at what's underneath what I've built over that period of time, I look and go and understand that, yeah, it's true. Every transformation will get worse before it gets better. But when it gets better, dear Lord, it is 10 times better and a million times better than it was when you first started. So long as you stick with it, trust the process, trust your trainer, whether that be me or anyone else. Okay? Right? With regards to training, again, and mindset, and again, day-to-day life, right? There's another phrase, Confucius, famous Chinese philosopher. He once famously said, or was reported to have said, obviously hundreds of thousands of years ago, whatever it may be, he said, he who says he can, he who says he can't are both normally right. Again, mindset. If you say you can do something and you truly believe you can, there is no reason, unless the laws of physics define otherwise, there is no reason why you cannot go out and do what you want to do. Absolutely none whatsoever. And I instill this in my clients and I say to them, if you want this, if you want to do this, you can do it. The only person that can stop you is you. Okay, and I will bring her up now. I've got a client, Ghazala, who I've trained now for, 7-8 weeks. Perfect example. We did a fitness test, Cooper run, just stuck on the treadmill for 20 minutes just to get a bit of confidence so I could view how she was and how she got on. First 20 minutes, okay, Ghazala, and I apologise if you watch this, I'm not bringing you up for any reason other than positive reasons here. She ran for 2 minutes out of 20. Now when we do the same thing, she sprints for 20 minutes. She's got up to near enough 3.5 kilometres in 20 minutes on a treadmill. Her first effort, 2 minutes out of 20 did she run. And that was only because I got bored and turned the speed up. And she didn't have the confidence in herself to be able to do so. Now she comes into the session with the mindset of, I can do this, I will do this. She looks at the clock, she figures it out, she knows that she has to do X amount of distance by X amount of time to hit her target. Target orientated, she believes she can, therefore she does. Those who think they can't, don't. It's as simple as that, okay? And with regards to this, there is this redemptive power that you have, that this ability that you have as a human being that making a choice has, where if you make a choice where you are no longer affected, the things that are going around, the things that are happening around you, okay, you make a choice, make a decision on what you want, who you want to be, where you want to go. The redemptive feeling, the redemptive euphoria that brings to make that decision as a human being and go, you know what? I don't want this in my life. I don't want this person in my life. I don't want this job. I don't want this. I don't want that. I don't want these habits, whatever it may be. To suddenly have this moment of clarity, this redemptive feeling go through your body and go, you know what? I'm going to change. I'm going to change for the better. And by changing for the better, all it will do, again, positivity breeds positivity. So everything that I've said today is transferable into gym. It's not just transferable into gym, it's transferable into work, it's transferable into life, it's transferable into relationships, it's transferable into family, transferable into everything. You know, if you want something, you can do it. If you want a happy family, go out and be a happy family. Don't come home from work at 5:30. You've had a bad day, you've had 140 emails. Don't come through the door grumpy. Come through the door, give your missus, give your father, give your husband a kiss, give him a cuddle, say hello to your kids, play with your kids. Don't sit down, don't be in a grump about it, right? And the same thing, again, transferable to the gym. You know, if you want it and you've made the choice and you've made the investment in me or another trainer, go and do it. Best thing you can do is just go and do it, okay? As I said, guys, for me, mindset is central, crucial, and is the single most important thing to me as a trainer. If somebody comes in, and I've done it to a client, I've done it to 2 or 3 clients where they've come in for a session with me at gyms that I train in, and their mindset isn't in the right place, I will stop a session, regardless whether they paid me for it or not, because I'm not going to waste my time, I'm not going to waste their time, because all they will do is go through the motions and they will just tick along. You're either in or you're out, and it's the same with every walk of life, okay? And the job as a trainer is I need to be able to notice that, I need to be able to see that, I need to be able to do that. So, guys, for me, as I said, going to keep it nice, short and sweet today. Hopefully haven't rambled too much. Fingers crossed. Again, feedback below if you like. Contact details below again. If you want to get in touch, have a chat about mindset, training, nutrition, education, whatever it may be, any suggestions, please comment below. All comments are welcome. Good, bad, indifferent, ugly. I'm a big guy, got broad shoulders, thick skin, okay? So do what you need to do, okay? Comment below. Thank you very much. I'm off to Bulldog Gym. For those that know, Dave Beatty, the guy that owns it, world record in his age group, squat, something stupid like 467.5 kilos, bench presses 300 kilos. Makes my 250 kilos squat and 160 kilo bench look like child's play, really, doesn't it? But, you know, as I said, to be the best, you've got to train and be around the best, haven't you? So that's what I do. That's why I go and train there. So, guys, thank you very much. Got a couple of clients today, a few client plans to write. Next video tomorrow, as suggested by my son, because I said to him he's 15, he told me that he aspires and he wants to become a personal trainer, will be about different types of training and why I train in the style that I do, how I apply that to me, and then different styles of training for different types of clients, because as I said yesterday, one style of training will not fit another person, and vice versa. So, right, going to say goodbye. Thank you very much for your time, guys. It's been a pleasure. Again, thank you. All the details are below. If you want to get in touch, pop us a mail, give us a call, drop us a text, or get on Facebook and pop us a message on there. Thank you, guys. It's been a pleasure, and I will speak to you tomorrow. Have a good day. Speak to you later. Ta-da. Bye.